We had a really interesting coaching class today, and it was a reminder of how easy it is to fall into patterns, specifically in relationships. I think it's really easy to just get into a particular habit of acting somehow, and just have that be our way of operating. And if we don't think about what that's doing to our relationship, then it can be very destructive. So my relationship is far from perfect, but I will say that one thing I've done well is notice when I'm getting into patterns that I don't like, and change it. Stop doing it. Do something different. There was one time, this was a few years ago, when I yelled at my girlfriend's daughter. And I reflected on it afterwards and realized I don't want to act that way. And I haven't yelled at her since. So it's at the end of the class, we always go around and kind of talk about takeaways from the class. And my takeaway from today's class was you have to want it. And that goes for everything in life. Like, you have to really be tenacious and go after what you really want. I don't just mean a promotion or, like, I don't know, woo the woman that you want or the guy or whatever, or like, go get that deal, or, work hard to get, a belt promotion or whatever. I mean, like, intangible stuff. Like, if you want your relationship to have more of a particular quality, you have to be responsible for that quality, right? You can't count on your partner, although, it would be nice if you could, and I'm sure there are ways to work together on it. But, at the end of the day, you have to be willing to stand for the things that you want in your life. You have to want it badly enough to make it happen, to make sure that it happens. It's your job to see to it that it happens. If you want more tenderness in your relationship, you have to be more tender. You can't sit around waiting for your partner to be more tender. You can't even sit around having conversations about how you want there to be more tenderness in the relationship. You just have to be more tender. If you want more respect, you have to be more respectful, etc. In every aspect of your life. That's what it boils down to. You have to be the leader of yourself and of other people. You have to take charge of the situation, not like in a macho, I'm in charge kind of way, but meaning like you have to decide, you have to say to yourself, I will be the one who will do this. All right? If you want, people in your company to be more responsible. You have to start acting more responsibly, et cetera, et cetera. It just applies everywhere, which is, on the one hand, I guess, very daunting, right? Like initially that concept of, well, you can't count on other people to bring these qualities. You have to basically bring all the qualities that you want. But in a way, it's also very liberating because you don't have to sit around and wait for other people to do it. I mean, they might. It would be nice if they did, and sometimes they will. But if it also means you can give yourself permission to be all these qualities. I think a lot of times we hold ourselves back because we say, well, who am I to be a leader? Who am I to be responsible? Who am I to be tender? Who am I to, do any of these things? Maybe it's not my place. Well, it's our place to do and be everything that we want to see around us.